Introduction. CSS is used to describe how HTML elements are displayed. It's often necessary to insert comments into your CSS code to improve readability and understanding. What are CSS comments? Comments in CSS are lines of code that are not executed by the browser. They serve as notes for developers, providing clarity and context to the code. Comments can be used to label sections of your style sheet, explain the purpose of specific rules or properties, or to temporarily disable parts of your CSS code during debugging. How to write a CSS comment. A CSS comment begins with and ends with st. Anything written between these two symbols will be regarded as a comment and ignored by the browser. The comment will not affect any of the CSS rules in your style sheet, and it will not be visible in the browser. Inline and multi-line comments. In CSS, you can write both inline and multi-line comments. An inline comment is a comment that is on the same line as a CSS rule or property. A multi-line comment spans across multiple lines and is useful for detailed explanations or descriptions. Tips and tricks. Overusing comments can make your code harder to read, so only write comments that provide useful information or context. Keep your comments concise and clear. Comments can be used to disable specific lines of code for debugging or testing purposes. Common errors and how to avoid them. Always ensure that every slash has a corresponding slash to avoid forgetting to close a comment. Avoid using the double slash to write comments, as this syntax is not valid in CSS. Conclusion: understanding and using comments in CSS is an integral part of web development. Comments enhance readability, facilitate collaboration, and aid in debugging. Comments should be used wisely and appropriately to avoid confusion and mistakes.